Hi, I'm Dr. Joan Friedman. Welcome back to Twin Tuesday. I've been working with a young identical twin woman in her 30s, and she has a very sort of difficult story, not unknown to me and to many other people that work with twins. But for whatever reason, she grew up feeling that she was not able to be ever included with her twin, that her twin had a very different personality, a very different way of navigating social relationships. And my patient always felt excluded. She felt rejected. She felt devalued. She just avoided so many social kinds of opportunities because they were organized in her mind that she was going to sort of be preemptively sort of rejected and excluded, and so why bother? So this organizing principle has basically followed her around her whole adult life. And of course, it causes a tremendous amount of problems when you're attempting to understand why friendships aren't working or romantic relationships aren't turning out the way you'd like them to be. And she's a very open, insightful, and intelligent young woman who's really trying to figure out and do something about how growing up as a twin in this environment made her feel so vulnerable and made her feel that pretty much all relationships are unsafe and untrustworthy. She's able to really talk about how she can't stay with her own feelings, that she feels terribly insulted when she's misunderstood or disagreed with, and that it's very hard for her to get out of this way of thinking and this way of being. She kind of, once it happens, it kind of stays within her and she becomes very shut down. She becomes depressed. She becomes withdrawn and understandably isolated. So we've been really working on how to help her recognize why this happens, when it happens, and what she's able to do about it. If she can allow whatever these old triggers are just to come up, then she has to manage and say to herself, I am my own person. I have my own feelings. I have my own thoughts. I'm going to find a safe way to communicate them, and hopefully I won't lose myself or lose my thoughts in the process. It really is a difficult habit to break, but I'm sure with time and with more success that she'll be able to do a lot better in terms of feeling like she doesn't have to run away and avoid all relationships or look for things that are wrong in every relationship to avoid being hurt and to shut down and be self-protective. So it is one of those very extreme situations in a twinship where one has felt so down while the other one seems to be so up. And then there just seems to be, in this kind of seesaw effect, no way to achieve any sort of a balance. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you next week.